Hey, welcome. We're back in Timberborn in our Cavernwood colony, still looking into that mystic part of the Mystic Cavern, but we are doing pretty well. We had a very long drought here at 10 days just to start off, but we're getting through it. We're a little low on trees at the moment. We had some birch grow up and we picked up a couple of logs, but you know what? I think we're actually going to kind of maybe pause a couple of things so we can get somebody to make the stairs so we can get over here. Because we need these logs and we need logs down here as well. We've got planks so we can make at least a couple of these. In fact, I might pause this so they don't accidentally make that. Everything else, though, supply-wise, looks good. In fact, I don't know that we need two of those right now, because everything is full. Just someone to keep us topped up and ready to go. Oh, and this is ready, so we'll get rid of him. He can do that. We'll get water. No, pause, you guys. Pause. Pause. In fact, if you put any in there... Nope, they didn't. Okay, so we used some. Didn't I tell them these would be the most important? Oh, that's why. Do we have a beaver over here to cut that? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I marked that one not to cut. The important one there, of course, makes perfect sense. Why would you cut the important one? Let's go ahead and we'll connect these paths in over here. There we go. Of course, there's a tree right in the way, but that's okay. Let's get that right in here. And now these should be the most important ones for them. There we go. We've got up to 5, because beavers are crossing the river. They're getting wet first, so they should be good to go there. Let's go ahead and grab a couple more trees over here. This looks like they should be pretty well forested. We can at least get some of the dead ones. There's some nice oaks over here, which ought to give us a decent amount of lumber. There we go. We've got that going on. Now we can unpause these. Let's get one of those back in there. Our science is doing really well, so maybe it's time we take a look at some of that other stuff that we need. Let's get a platform so we can put in a couple of bridges here and there. We're going to do that, and then I'm going to change this out for a platform. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do a platform here. And then we're going to grab the floodgate, which there's the levee, there's the floodgate. Let's put you just right there. And that should take care of a lot of the stuff. There we go. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Although I could mark that tree to cut right there. There we go. That tree needs cut, but nothing else over here does. Our berries are looking good. We've got food going. How much power do these large power wheels put out? 300, which is not bad. We could definitely start a bit of an industrial park over here with that. If we do, large power wheel, how about we move that down just a little bit, up to 300. Yeah, we'll do something like that. We'll get another one of you down here, and then we'll get a food place, fermenter. There we go. And we'll start growing some more food. Maybe down here away? If we can get... There we go. Get our path to go that far. There we go. We've got berries down here. Is that marked to cut? It is marked to cut. Okay. So we're catching up on that. They've got those. They've got that. We do need to find a place... probably to put some of the other crops. So let's just toss a whole bunch of cassavas back here. And we'll toss them in between this as well, wherever they can get them. And let's see, you're the cutting place. Let's put you in there. We're good to go here. Do we need berries? Not particularly. We can unpause all of this so that I can get in. Our water lasted most of the time, which I must say I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised at. Let's see. We can't really shut off this bad tide yet from down here. There's a lot of random rocks down here. That's blockage. But here's the actual water sourcage. Water sourcage? Sourcage? Just like blockage? There we go. Alright. We could try and engineer a solution here where we put gates along here, but we would need larger gates, I think. And then we could dump the bad water off the back of the map. We would need 3 tall gates, though. And 3 tall gates probably cost quite a bit. Yeah, they do. Okay. We'll figure that out as we go. Let's go ahead and plan for our farmhouse here. Just so we can get a couple more in there. There we go. Now the water's coming back. We have more water this way. We have good water, but we also have bad water coming this way. We can't really block the bad water off. It's just going to have to flow. This might all be contaminated, but we'll find out. We have some cassavas, plus we have a new farm down here. Let's get people back in here, though. We don't have anybody building. I think we're just low on beavers. We've got to wait for beaver population to come up. We can probably put you on lowest, though. And can we get 2 people in here? Let's get food topped up. Let's see. You are still working on planting here. We've got some more trees there. That's fine. We definitely will need more planks. Anything else that we absolutely don't need at the moment? Not particularly. We'll keep an eye out on some of this stuff. How are the berries? The berries are pretty close to full. We'll let them fill that up. They've got trees that they're pulling in over here, and then they just need to build this. We've got our fermenter set up. Maybe, just maybe, we can build that in today. Let's see, what else are we going to need? We could probably use a hauling post if we had more beavers. When does this hold? 10? So we could hold up to 20, and this will give us about 14. So, I tell you what, can we put another one in here somewhere? If I put one in here, I don't think it'll hurt anything, so we'll do that. We have logs, we just need builders, basically. We're making that. Water's coming along. No, we have 400 science. Let's pause both of the science places for now. There'll be plenty of time for science at some point. Pause that. And we've got our berries, so let's go ahead and pause you, send you somewhere else. And what else do we have? You two are still trying to fill up water, which I will leave that be. We're going to pause that. We're going to pause this. How are you guys doing? You got some logs that you need to work out. Let's go from here. That can go there. Let's put in a hauling post. Put that right there. Come across here. We'll make our own little grid system as we go along. Not that it's that incredibly helpful, but you know what? It's better than nothing. Let's get this filled back up. I think we've got some stuff going in there. How are you doing? You are full on planks, so let's have you go find something else to do. We still have no builders. You know what? We're over on logs. Let's pause another one of those. There, we finally have a builder to use some of these logs. In fact, let's go ahead and pause this one too. Our log supply is about half full, so we can probably live with just that. What I might also do is we might start working toward maybe making a little water dump in here somewhere so that when this bad tide approaches, which it inevitably will, we can hopefully farm somewhere else. So let's take a look. We've got the storage for this. Not the storage, the science. We have the science for this. Let's do... Where's a nice big flat area that we could do this on? How about we use this area right here? 1, 2, 3 wide. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. That makes it... Wait, 1, 2... Nope, that needs to move back even more. You kind of got to make a 3x3 for these. So we'll do that. And I hope that doesn't get too close to this. It might be. You know what? Tell you what. Let's do... We can get down here and get these. Let's unpause that. Destroy all these blocks here. It's not like they don't have enough to do already, right? We will build it right here. That should be far enough away from here. I'm hoping all of my berries don't die. But if I close the gate, hopefully that won't be too bad. We don't need you there anymore, so you can go. There we go. We've got water. We've got water. And this is going to be for planks. So that we can once again make some planks. There's nothing... I appreciate the sentiment, guys, but there's nothing there for it to power, so let's just hold off on that for now. This is all going to work fairly well, hopefully. This guy's still over here. We're going to have to cut this off so they don't go over here. I don't know how much of this area I'm going to lose. Hopefully not all of it, but possibly some of it. Let's do this. Then we've got stairs that we're going to need right up there. And we can even... You know what? I'm not even going to bother cutting that tree down. Just take that out. And... Is there another way I can get up here? Actually, we probably could if we went... No, I need curved stairs for that. Don't have that mod installed yet. Maybe we will at some point. But let's go ahead and do that. And then we can come up here and try and figure out what we need to do here. Maybe we'll put a row of these up here. And then turn something sideways, maybe. Let's pause her here. We're going to that height up to there. These guys will probably need to come right out of there as soon as they stop pumping. Currently, they still have a little bit of water, so they're trying to push all that through. You guys get out of there. Run. You might get contaminated. No, maybe not. Okay. We can pause these guys and get stuff going. We need somebody to cut. Always playing musical chairs. Let's see. We can get one of those in there. I think there's much better way to do that for now. I mean, I could take out a couple of these. Or I could get curved stair mod and come up this way. but I'm not too worried about that for now. It's like those are not in good shape. We're losing some of this, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. You never know. It could have been much worse. How's our beaver population doing? It's only at 13. This finally went away, though, so I could probably move this over to the corner. There we go. Those are done. This is an 11-day bad tide on our 4th cycle. That's going to be a long cycle. Luckily, I think we'll have food and we'll be okay there. The real question is, will we have enough water? Which, we've got a decent amount. We might lower their working hours, because I'm pretty sure that lowers the amount of water they consume. Let's go ahead and look at cutting these trees over here. And we will start over here. Okay. So we don't need people there because it's not moving yet. So that's a maximum of 300. This sawmill takes 75. This takes 50. So we're just a little over halfway. What's a gear workshop take? 120? We could probably put one of these behind and even start making some gears. There we go. Let's do that. And then we could start on a lot more stuff once we have gears. We've got food. Are they working on this? They are working on this. Logs are a bit low. But we have some trees to cut, so I'm not as worried about that as I could be. Let's take you guys out of there, and we'll just do this and come on through right here, up here, and then we can work to get all of these trees. Maybe we should look into building a bridge across here for times like that. Times like these where the bad tide kind of cuts us off from the rest of the map. I mean, actually, it wouldn't be too far if we came across right here, would it? We've got a nice place here. Then we can go over here, right by the front of the cave. There we go. Come around into there. And that gets us through. And then we can even explore the cave if we want to. You never know what they'll find back there. We got berries. Nothing to do in range. Well, yeah, it's kind of dead at the moment. You're going to have to wait on that. No recipe selected. Oh, look at that. Fermented cassavas. That can be, let's see, you'll be for regular cassavas. And then we'll get another one of you. And maybe I should just move these. That would be the better answer. Once we get the new beavers out of there, let's do that. There we go. Well, we're a bit low on logs, but with these guys back here and actually taking stuff out, let's see. They're still working on keeping up with the cassavas. We've got one that's pretty much on duty all the time. Oh, I do need at least one person in here, though. One person in there, and then we can actually make some cassavas. Some fermented cassavas. We'll just leave the lumber mill on for now. We need logs and planks. This all looks good. This is going to be rough in here. If we can get the gear workshop, I think the next big thing we'll go for is the medium tank, which we've already got enough for. We could definitely start putting some in here. Just redo this. If we were to say empty, actually these are all empty already. And let's say empty you. Take you out. Are you empty? You are empty. let's plan to get the large tanks in here. So we're going to take a bunch of planks and a bunch of gears, which is a bunch more planks, but it's better than nothing. Oh, what are these guys? These guys are guys that I forgot to tell to cut stuff. I'll cut those too. Anything left up here? Nope. Let's get that first so that we have access to more logs. And we aren't log starved. We are a little bit log starved, but we're just going to have to work with it. Sometimes that's just the way it is at the beginning of the game. You can become log starved if you build too fast. There we go. We'll get rid of all of those. We don't need any of that. Oh, but I do want you to cut these down here. These here. I will take those logs at least. And have they moved these over yet? No. I'd like those done. And then we'll work from there. In fact, we might just put in 2 of these. We'll say that that one is much lower priority, though. We'll leave these as tanks that can be moved from over to the large tanks over here. Got 2 here. How's our water? Not great. You know what? Let's get rid of those. Let's get rid of these. Get rid of these. And we'll do one more, same thing here. And then we'll start back with the pods. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we'll pause probably 2 of them. Let's say these are super high important. Oh, that one's done, so that can be paused. That one's done, that can be paused. We should have plenty of stuff to get those 2 pods done at least. As long as we've got people to build them. Do I want to pull people off my farms? Not really, but I might have to. Let's pull a couple people off the farms. And we'll get a couple building the rest of this stuff. Gotta get things shuffled around. That's gonna take a while to build. These are gonna take a while to build. Yeah, it's all just gonna take a while. I'm also going to have to wait until this water here washes out, because I don't want some bad water in here. That's gonna cause problems somewhere, I just know it. There we go. These guys are back to being able to get logs again. Let's get you guys up here. I don't know how far. Yeah, you can get all of those. Good, good. Okay. Well, we're not that log starved at the moment. We're low on beavers, that's for sure. Savas are good until we can figure something else out. Does that put more people in our building center? Yeah, it sure does. Anybody knows what we want to call this district, just let me know and we'll see if we can work something out. We've got a couple of people around here, but this is a very long cycle. Oh, that's why they went over here. That we don't need at the moment. We will need some science here to get that water dump, but that's okay. They're keeping up. The food is doing okay. They've got some cassavas made. And actually, we have 7 on the goals. One guy's got broken teeth. That we can probably fix. Let's put you... Well, let's put you right there. We'll say that's fairly important to fix broken teeth. We don't want people with broken teeth. Then they can't get us lumber. And that's what we really need. Alright. Let's change this back to 1, and we'll go with that, just so we have things going. Alright, so this is all good. We can take care of those. We might In fact, we probably should be working on some of this stuff, but let's get the gear workshop made so that we can get the medium tanks made. And we need to get back over here and get all of this. So that's gonna take a little bit, being log starved as we are. But we've got a gear workshop in, we've got our cassavas in, we've got a little storage planned for them, and I think to get up there, I'm just gonna do something like that, this, and those. And that solves that problem. There we go. That's in. That's ready to go. So much bad water all at once. These guys, did these guys move out? Yeah, those guys moved out. That's fine. We just kind of need to find a couple of guys and get things done. No move there. Oh, you know what? I didn't put things back up to 20 hours. We will do that after this next bad cycle ends. We'll put everything back up to 20 hours, and we'll see if things get caught up then. But for now, I think that's gonna do it. So hopefully next time we get this area, hopefully with a water dump, we'll work our way across the river to grab some more stuff over here, and we'll go from there. But just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!